Hello, and welcome to RPG Out of the Box. We are a small troop of adventurers and explorers and runners that will transverse any world, anytime, anywhere. And we've got the exclusive for you. All right, sorry.
What are you trying to do?
It's Monday.
I'm
hyping myself.
Monday. It's still Monday.
So, as always, I am your GM of Flavor.
What?
I don't know. I'm being weird.
Mayor of Flavortown.
Mayor of
Welcome to Flavortown.
Badax Ash or
Calculation.
Matt Fellman. You can find me pretty much on social media. You can just follow at RPG Out of the Box, and I'll find you. And always with me is my intrepid crew of adventurers. Let's start with what's in the sedan.
The sedan. I am Kabe. I am playing you.
Me?
I'm playing you.
You're playing
I
me?
am now Badax Ash. I am playing the face spec ops who cannot roll stealth without having half of them be ones, so that's pretty sweet. You can follow me nowhere because I have a lot of hacking devices.
And as always,
I am Luciano, or Assassin Kete on the internet, Twitter, other gaming platforms. I would say Facebook, but no, I'm not Assassin Kete on Facebook. I am playing Emu, the rigger, who is driving multiple vehicles with my mind.
with her mind.
Her mind. Yes.
That's it? All right, to the van!
All right, I am Karen, known as Queen Karen, every other place. I'm playing Zip File. I'm playing a young girl who likes chaos.
A dwarven.
Well,
Dwarven
anarchist girl who likes chaos. Toss all those in there.
And a decker.
And a decker. I don't really have anything else. I do have to do this though. Hi, Arya.
Something about German cinemaphile.
Oh, yes. I'm going to have to
Expressionist
figure out how to get that in there
film.
somewhere. What is it? German? Some
Expressionist
weird...
cinema.
So one of my
isn't it?
skills, which is very weird, is German expressionist cinema. So we have to figure out how to shove that in there before we all get killed tonight. So
That's, that when I hear Shadowrun, I think German expressionist cinema.
is that like snuff videos?
I'm pretty sure not, but...
Holy crap.
This took a weird turn.
Yeah.
Shout out to the dark web.
All right, and next.
Bringing it back to the light web.
I am Becky, also known as Becky. I'm playing the orc battle mage character, whose name is Frostburn. Very serious, very mom-like. That's me.
And last but not least.
I'm Kirk. I'm playing the street samurai troll known as Rude. And I have no social
Not Groot.
media. No, Rude.
Oh, rude.
I am rude.
Not that copyrighted name. But instead.
Not that definitely suable offense name.
He just snorts.
I'm
I'm rude.
I'm rude.
Well, I know you're rude, but what's your name?
You!
Yeah.
What? Me? Not you?
No, I am you. He is rude.
All right.
I'm a bed!
Well, let's bring it back to the real of Shadowrun. Shadowrun, the Sixth World, beginner box set. You can pick it up at your local game store, or LGS as they're now referring to it. The cool kids. I'm down with it.
Need to update your gang signals there.
Yeah, my west side.
Anybody who says they're down with it is not down with it.
That's some pretty smooth lingo, Daddy-o. Yo!
I catch you on the flip-flop.
Radical. Tubular, even.
So, last time, when we started this adventure, they were in the middle of a job, and they basically didn't know who their target was until the middle of a hostage situation, and turned out to be their target was the chief of the, not the Lone Star, the other guys,
Knight Errant.
the Knight Errant,
Nice.
and they did their job admirably. Rude shot him right through the head, and everybody was able to make a quick getaway amongst the chaos, and stopped off at the local food shop bodega for a pack of smokes
Or 8.
20, because somebody's got a little bit of a nick fix going on there.
I know what you're talking about.
So then when they were in there, some of them were in getting treats and sticks, and some were outside, and gangs started rolling up. Gangers started pouring out of the woodwork, and they basically were following a limo that looked rather rough and ragged, like it'd seen some hard road. Inside was a woman who was dressed very business casual. And she was looking kind of nervous as it was pulling into a local warehouse. You guys made yourself friends with some of the gangers. Friends through local sports, thanks to Zipfile, and was able to basically bypass a lot of the challenges that the adventure had set out for you. But you went in, you took a look, and you saw they were trying to extract.
Extract.
Thank you.
Got you,
It's
fam.
Monday. It's Monday. It's been a long weekend. So they were trying to extract this woman from the limo, and just when they were about to, Zipfile, I believe, had the gun go off. Was it Zipfile or somebody? I think it was you.
No, it was
That you
Zipfile.
had the gun go off and shoot.
Yeah.
The ancient that was standing on the car, holding his gun out, shoot one of the leads of the other guys. Meanwhile, Frostburn was slipping into the astral plane and discovered a little secret about one of the buses. Hovering over it was a image of a dragon, a very large dragon, watching intently at the ongoings in the warehouse, and then turned to look at you, and you snap back. Meanwhile, you were figuring out a way. Emu was figuring out a way to get her vehicles inside the warehouse that was being mostly blocked off by the buses of the gang, the Rusted Stilettos. Yep. And when inside, our face man was moving in on the limo and had a tangle with one of the bosses, got punched in the face, I believe, is your contribution to that. And then all hell broke loose. So everybody started shooting at everybody, and the lights went out. Do some decking. And when the lights went out, you guys were able to extract her from the vehicle, and just as your vehicles pulled up, you made running. You two went to the sedan that you have.
Well, I'm in the Commodore, and I still have to pick up you.
Yep, you were running for it. You were running for it.
Me.
While you guys were running with the lady from the limo. We'll call her Limo Lady at this point. We're running for the van. And when you made your way to the van, as the door opened up and she stepped in, the bus started ripping apart. The closest bus, and the one that the dragon was hovering over, started ripping and blowing up from the inside as a large steel Linux drone. Oh, no. Large steel Lynx drone. Linux is a whole different...
It's a different operating system.
Totally different operating system. Pay it no mind. A steel Lynx, which is one of the apex drone predators, ripped its way out of the front of the bus. It had been disguising itself as the motor, of the bus and had ripped its way out, and basically over a loudspeaker, the dragon, you assume, thanks to Frostburn's telling you, the dragon basically said, you failed for the last time, the Claw, which is the guy's name, because he had a lobster claw of the rusted stilettos, and basically flambéed him right there on the spot with napalm, and it was pretty gruesome. Then it turned towards you guys. Well, the van, mostly. And that's where we cut it, right there.
And we're hopping in the van right now, right?
The image of the steel links is right here. You can see it. You can probably Google it as well. It's a pretty badass looking drone. So, we pick up where we left off.
So it's right near us, the big bus that's breaking apart.
Yeah, it's about, that whole deal is about 60 feet from you guys right now. As he flambés the...
Could we flip this for the battle map?
Sure, yeah. We've got a battle map, but it's too big and our camera's too junky. We're gonna get a better overhead cam setup going, and then you guys be able to see. So basically, you guys were in this warehouse. The van is down at that intersection there. That's where you got in. The bus was pulled in here, and its headlights were here, facing the door. So it was kind of cocked this way. And then now the steel links is right here as well. Your sedan pulled up on the other side of this door, and you were in it, and you was running across some fire. And let's see if I shoot him.
Please don't.
I might. Let's see if I notice you first.
Can I roll stealth?
You can. Yes. I will give you that roll.
To close that distance, I was gonna drift in, pop the door so he could just hop in the passenger seat.
Nice. Let me get a piloting check on that.
Sweet. I have to remember what that even means.
It's piloting. Hang on. I've got it right here.
11.
I believe. If you're driving, it's piloting plus reaction.
If only 4s were allowed.
Yeah.
Reaction is somewhere here for sure.
Oof.
4. So
And now I think that you have to use perception in order to find my stealth.
I got 8 successes. What'd you get?
I didn't.
3. Yeah.
So they know.
They see you.
Man, yeah, that many successes.
So I have three successes, no glitch.
3 successes, no glitch. All right. Give me basically an agility move to get into the vehicle.
So just a flat agility?
Probably reaction and what's a good skill?
None really that I can see on here that would be of use.
Nothing? All right, just give me a straight reaction check then.
You don't have an agility?
Well, I mean, I have an agility. I just don't
let me get an agility then.
Okay.
Is that better? Whichever's better.
Which one is? I'm assuming this. Yeah, it's my agility.
6 before.
Hit ha. Nada. With 2 1s.
Oh.
But it's not half.
So,
Tail.
plus I'm going to get some shots at you.
Oh no.
It's such a cool drift up
You
there.
did. You had
And
a
then you
great
can watch
drift.
the whole
Well, that guy missed.
You step too far forward, and as I fling open the door, it hits you in the knee.
So as you jumps for so basically you're running across. They're shooting at each other and you. So I split the dice pool up. None of them hit you.
Okay.
Amazingly. And as you're running, you jump into and you get hit by the broadside of his car, and you go tumbling across the wet tarvia.
Gross.
And slide to a stop. Oh,
On your
give
face.
me
Too many drift.
How much drift is too many drift?
Enough
There
to
is
hit
no
your
such
friend.
thing.
so you.
You just can't handle the drift.
Actually, I should have you roll
What am I rolling?
to hit him.
With your car.
I'm rolling to hit with a car?
Yeah.
I do have
Yes.
stats for that.
Oh no.
So would that be piloting groundcraft? Oh, I actually rolled less than I should have.
Just roll damage on that.
Okay, I don't know how to do that.
Should say right there.
I don't have blunt damage on my car. I just have gun damage.
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right, roll.
Listen, I know that you and I have a trope for
Melee
shooting
attack?
each other in
Yeah.
every campaign. But
You
we're gonna
know,
stop.
I didn't actually shoot you. You tripped into my drift.
Pretty
I was
much.
talking about previous campings.
That's true.
You and I have a current trope of
You
shooting
started
one
it.
of- Did not.
Oh, I think you did.
Pretty sure that was Goblin.
Yes, yes. The goblin sniper started it.
Hang on. I got it here. I got some.
Actually, you started it. You hit me with a bomb.
Alrighty, boys.
I hit everyone with a bomb, okay? That was equal opportunity offense.
That was true. You did hit him with a bomb.
And you weren't even one of the ones that got knocked out.
Here we go.
No, therefore I could remember.
Should have knocked you out.
So piloting reaction versus piloting reaction.
It's like a
That's-
telltale game.
The attack rating of the vehicle is piloting of the driver plus sensor.
Sensor.
Okay.
Individuals
Is that a thing?
using their normal defense rating for vehicles is a piloting of driver plus armor. Damage is body divided by 2 rounded up. Okay, so damage is body divided by 2 rounded up
Of the vehicle.
plus 1 for each current speed interval. And it is physical damage.
Okay.
So you weren't going very fast.
Yeah, we'll say like
So we'll
second
say-
interval at most.
What's second
First,
interval?
well, I have 14.8 miles per hour.
Let's go with first interval.
7.4.
Yeah, because you're coming to a stop.
That's true. Okay.
So roll body.
Okay, so that's
Divided by 2.
my body or vehicle
Your
body
vehicle
because I
body.
don't have that.
Hup.
The deck does not have my
Yeah, it
vehicles.
doesn't
It has
have-
one of my
man.
drones, which actually would be helpful if I could see those. But I don't have. Can I see the cards? To get my drone out, my attack drone.
Hang on, I'm looking.
All this to hit me with the side of a car.
Right? But it's funny.
It is funny.
It is damn funny.
It's super hit with the side of a car.
Sick drift. Boom! What was that?
Oi! You getting in or what?
Whoa! What is this, Governor?
It is not the pedestrian's fault that he is hit by a vehicle.
Listen, in Shadowrun, pedestrians do not have right of way.
It's wrong.
As a rigger, pedestrians do not have the right of way.
All right.
The bigger thing has the right of way.
Let's say body 3.
Body 3?
Screw it.
Okay, so I'm 3 plus 1 for speed interval.
Yep.
So 4.
Well, it's body divided by 2.
So
Rounded up. So
It'd be 2.
2 plus 1, so 3. Okay, I'll take one of those out.
Yes.
Nothing.
there you go.
2 3s and a 2.
Well, we got to the bottom of it.
Aha!
We did it.
For science.
Welcome to Shadowrun.
When the points don't matter and the dice are really wacky.
That's true. So you do get hit, but it's just a hollow hit, and you just basically roll around on the ground. Your padded, your armored suit.
It essentially
protects
just
you.
redirects me to the ground.
Right. Sliding across the
Yell
wet
out through the
pavement.
open door. Did you dent my fender?
You hear from the gangers in the warehouse. Ooh!
Like all of them stop. And they're like, oh!
That was not graceful.
And they go back shooting.
Can I provide covering fire for him to get into the vehicle with my vehicle?
Yep.
How do I do that?
So give me.
Do you have like forward mounted or do you have like
You're shooting with the vehicle.
They're smart guns.
Are you skidded? You skidded in, so you're facing out.
Okay.
currently. So where are your guns facing
I'm
rear?
trying to find where my vehicles were located. 2 weapon mounts. It doesn't actually say.
I'm looking here. Autosoft weapon mount, Instagram,
I have
Ingram
the
smart gun.
Mossberg CMDT. It says the GMC Commodore stats as the Hyundai Shinhyung.
Okay, give me a piloting vehicle weapons.
Okay.
What's the skill on that?
Gunnery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have piloting gunnery, which should be 12. 5 to 1.
Okay. Let me...
DM dice pool. GM dice pool.
Wow. Yeah, you hit 3 of them.
Nice.
Okay. Give me damage. It's auto fire, so I'm gonna say it's split, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna need a refresher on how to do damage.
Look on the back side of your sheet there. Your hang on, I'm scrolling. Gameplay tables.
Combat initiative.
It's normally your firearms.
Yep.
Against their what is it? Intuition and reaction,
Okay.
and then you cancel off successes.
My firearms with a vehicle would be my gunnery skill, which is what I just rolled.
Okay.
So I just roll the gunnery skill again versus your reactions.
Apply damage. Once hits are tallied, count successes. Successes, add the net hits to the base damage value. Oh, the DV. What's the DV on that vehicle? Or on that gun? Which one is it?
It is dual mount Mossberg CMDT.
Yeah, I've got weapons here.
A lot of steps to combat in Shadowrun.
Really
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Hang on. Alright. Clubs, other weapons, tasers, no. Firearms, yes. What is it one more time?
Mossberg CMDT.
Mossberg. So how many successes did you get?
5.
Okay, so it's the damage value is 4 physical, so 4 plus 5 is 9.
Okay, so I'm rolling 9.
Nope, no, you don't roll. I just apply it to their.
Oh, gotcha.
So okay, so basically, you spin around, you shoot the Mossberg, which is a shotgun, by the way, and you blast it a couple of times into.
That's a shotgun?
Yep, Mossberg CMDT is a shotgun.
That's weird.
With a single attack or burst fire. So
Burst fire shot.
So you do burst fire shot.
Yeah. It's 2 of those.
All right. You take out 2 of the ancients as they get shot and fall back behind the crates. Okay. You guys, meanwhile, while they're doing this, get in the van.
Mm-hmm.
The van door shuts because you got to control that as well, right? The van.
Yeah.
So they're in the van.
Okay.
You see that in your heads-up display. What are you guys doing in the van?
Is it windowed?
Yes, there are windows.
Okay.
It's armored, but there are windows.
Okay.
She looks at you and says, "Well, let's go."
We can't drive this. We're waiting for our driver
You
to
hear
drive.
them talking.
Yeah. No one has piloting skills?
Can I ask her? Wait, I want to ask her. Who are you?
No, I am you.
Over the comm, like, no, I am you.
Who are you?
She's
I am
very calm and composed, other than the fact that there's a drone freaking out behind you guys. She says,
your engineering
"My name's
spec?
Erica Hoffman.
Two.
Now let's go."
I'll just drive.
Where to?
anywhere but here. She turns around and like motions to the steel links that's like turning towards you guys now, and like.
Do I have an ability to hack this steel link? Can I hack it?
You absolutely do.
Let's do that.
Do you want me to hold the van so that you can try and hack?
Yes. Can you hold the van so I can try to hack the steel links?
Sure.
All right. So it's 12. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just gonna let you know I don't like this part. 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like numbers are hard enough without like
Adding more numbers?
Jesus, this is so
Without adding numbers to figure out what numbers you need.
What number do I need to figure out what
So I
number
need
I
5s
to
or
use to
6s
figure
and not
it out?
1s. 5.
And what are you rolling? You're rolling
12.
Your decking,
Yes.
which is what? Your decking plus what?
Hang on.
Other side. We have skills.
Isn't it just
Logic, I
Logic
think.
6?
Logic.
Do you not have
thought
a
the other
decking
tabletop
skill?
games we
Dumb
played had a lot of
No,
math.
like so you're
Shadowrun.
hacking into it, so it's your security,
Right.
No, after this, everything
right?
else is
Which
easy.
one's security?
Yeah.
Cracking.
I
Or
love
cracking,
this
yeah, this
universe,
one.
though.
12.
It's so cool.
It is.
So that's your dice pool.
I
So
don't
it's
hate
6
it
plus
at
6,
all.
which is your logic. So that's fine. I just needed to know which two you were
Oh,
using.
okay.
Because you're rolling an opposed decking check.
That's not good.
And it's kind of a dragon, so
I'm only
sounds
good.
like a lot of dice.
I'm only trying.
That's fine.
I would like to hack the BBG.
You didn't get more than half of ones, which means you didn't glitch, so that's good.
That is good.
All right, what'd you get?
3.
3 5s and 6s? Like, how many 5s and 6s did you
Sorry.
get?
3 5s and 6s.
Okay. All right. You try to hack in. You've wirelessly connected, and as you're connecting in, you see like you're in the Matrix right now.
Ooh.
Right. Not the Matrix as in like
The falling numbers.
yeah, not that Matrix.
Oh, I didn't take the blue pill. I
No.
gotcha. All right.
So as you're in, you come up to the security door of the. You can even picture this as a physical representation of yourself in
Right.
there. So
Gotcha.
you come up to the door and you start working on the lock, and it basically this face presses through like horns, like huge ram horns, and this elongated face with teeth push forward and look at you. You're not getting in here, little girl. Yeah. And there's this sudden blast that kicks you right out of the Matrix.
Oh.
You see her fall back in the van, like, just stunned.
It didn't work.
Obviously.
Zip has a gun over there. What do you want me to do?
I don't know. I think we should start.
It's stomping down the way,
the dragon is. Or
Well,
no,
the lynx.
the
drone
lynx is. Yeah.
coming down the way.
Can I shoot at it with my gun?
You can.
I have a good gun.
It's got guns too.
I know. Who cares? It's gonna shoot us. We're all gonna die tonight, guys.
While she's doing that, may I cast a mana barrier, amp it up so that I can extend it 2 meters around the van?
Sure.
What? That's sweet.
It protects from astrally projected images. So I just want to see if it helps.
That's sick.
So would it like keep us invisible from that?
No, it would keep him from entering in and trying to take you guys over.
Pretty much. Okay, so
How
I
many-
got 4 success.
4 successes.
Mhm.
All right. He's not. You push out and you feel this shining barrier in the astral plane push out around the van. He's not there yet, so you don't feel any incursion on that, but you know it's there.
And this is sustained, so at least it'll.
Yep.
Oh, good.
Okay. What do you do?
Oh, no.
What do you do
I
as these guys are doing this?
was gonna see if I could use my the thermovision on my cyber eye to see if there's any sort of loose wiring, some sort of like rapid change in heat temperature on the thing.
It's all really hot because it was encased in the bus and it exploded its way out, and then it shot the leader of the rusted stilettos with napalm. You don't see a whole lot. Give me a perception check. Basically, what is the stat crossing? It's I need a
Perception is whatever the skill is plus intuition.
Yeah, so 7.
Yeah.
I rolled for my stun damage. I have 4 stun damage at this point from the spells I've been casting.
All right. So you're getting out of how many?
Out of 3, 6, 9, 11.
So you're not tired yet, but you're.
There's a 1. So 1 success and 1.
1. You don't see anything.
Okay.
It's pretty all red. And the rain is coming down on top, so the top is a little bit cooler, but that's about all you see.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do? Because that doesn't take too much time to just scope it out.
I guess I'll get my sniper rifle ready, just in case.
Yeah. You can take a shot at it if
I was
you
gonna
want.
say, take a shot. I'm taking a shot.
I'll do that.
I'm gonna shoot this thing.
So it's my
It'd be your firearms
firearms.
skill.
Okay.
And it should say DP, and the DP is your dice pool for that.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, is your sedan, is it just like forward-mounted guns, or
It doesn't
Do you have, like, a
specifically say.
turret
I'm
on
gonna
it?
steal this one.
Shucka.
There's a 1. A 6.
I feel like we might be taking this show onto the road.
Could be.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out
4 successes and 1.
Okay.
clear sight on those.
That's a lot of 4s.
Yeah.
Dang.
So you hit it.
Cool.
One dice.
Can't remember. Does it tell you like what your proficiencies are in this game, or do you just?
I think it's just
No.
based
So
off the
basically, it's
higher
coming down.
numbers.
It doesn't even
'Cause, I
dodge.
mean,
You
I
hit
feel like
it.
this gives me
So
clear
what's the damage? You got
proficiency
4 successes
based on
Yeah,
my
4
dice.
successes.
plus the damage value of the gun, the DV.
Yeah, what like range increment are we? Would it be close?
60. What's 60? We'll say about 50 feet.
Okay. So near probably. Okay. 10.
All right. So 10 is the DV plus 4 is 15 or 14.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So basically, when you hit it, you see it goes off it just bounces off the armor. So, but it makes a groove in the armor. And it just chuckles as it. So, I'm gonna get that girl. All right. What do you guys do next? So
I have
be back
a
over here.
Lockheed Optic X2 drone with clear sight. What does clear sight do?
Just means you've got the ability to see.
I would assume that means like see through smoke.
Yeah,
that
that's.
kind of stuff.
I have one of those, and it's basically I think like my spy drone because I have a couple that are just basic flying eye drones with smoke grenades, 3 weapon mounted drones, and then this one's all mounted up with optics.
Yeah, clear sight is basically just gives you the ability to see through most things that reduce visibility, rain,
Okay.
smoke.
Could I try piloting my optic drone and see if I could find any sort of vulnerabilities on the Lynx drone?
Sure. But do you want to continue to hang out there? That's my question.
I'm essentially just using my stuff to
Right.
get
You
up,
get up, I
get
figure,
into.
and start running.
No, I'm gonna
He easily dives into the car.
try and do a scan with the drone, and since I'm not since the Commodore's not directly in line of sight of the links yet, I'm gonna try and pull the van kind of around towards the back of the warehouse,
Okay.
so that we can kind of meet up and.
Okay, so the
Mix.
van, you're on your end as you shoot, and the thing starts chuckling. The van starts rolling forward and going past the. And you hear, hey, get back here!
Do you want me to make a piloting for the van?
Just give me a basic piloting because you got to get around a bunch of gangers that are still around this area.
Okay. Four successes, 1.
Yeah, you easily pilot it through the quickly dispersing gangers that are fleeing this place like rats. Get
And
around.
then if I could do my drone piloting, can I do that at the same time?
The piloting is you guys aren't on the road yet, so I'll say it's not a major action.
Okay. Cool.
So yes.
For the drone, I have 6 to 3.
Okay. So you fly it over there, and you basically put it in not an orbit, but just basically a follow pattern behind the drone.
Mm-hmm. And I want to do like a scan to see if I can.
Give me a stealth piloting. Like try to. Well, let me see if I notice it. Hang on. Because it's just up in the air, but. No.
Like nothing for combat.
2 1s, and that's all I got. So it does not notice it
Okay.
yet.
Well, I got 3 5s and a 4, so on my stealth.
Yeah, so it definitely would have noticed. Wouldn't have noticed. So you have that locked behind it to follow, and basically you're going forward, and so you get in. Sorry, no, be quiet, Sarah.
Don't you be sorry, Siri.
So yeah, you start driving
Siri
out.
just wants to play.
So yeah. So give me. So basically, yeah. You're autopiloting. What are you guys doing in the van while do you shut the van side door?
Yeah. The door was shut when they got in.
Okay, yeah. So the door
I'll
shuts.
give manual control over the windows to the passengers.
Okay. So you guys now can control the windows.
I don't have any mounted guns.
Well, I'll
on
let
the
you
van.
tell them that as you guys will start driving.
You've got control over the windows. Just try not to blow up my van.
Try not to. All right, I want to ask, whatever her name was, Laura Croft. What was her name?
No. Erica Hoffman.
Oh, close enough. If she knows what's going on here?
Emu takes 15 points of hysterical damage.
So you ask her what's.
Yeah, what is going on? Why do they have you here? Do you know what this is?
Well, I work for the UCAS government, and I don't know if you guys have been watching the news lately, but
No, not recently. Mm-mm.
is there a monitor in this place in this van with the
several?
turn on the news?
Okay, we turn the news on.
Yeah,
Whoever's-
I'm gonna just say for flavor, I do have assigned seating for the van. When I'm not driving, Rude gets the pilot seat. Frostburn always has shotgun because she's the mom.
Okay.
And then the back is basically like the sneakers van, you know, where they've got like
All
the
the
monitors
computers
and
and
that
tech
like
and stuff like that.
piecemeal, like crappy second-hand black market surveillance van situation.
All
and
right,
some
all
of
right.
Decker's toys and stuff. And my toys,
that's your position.
obviously.
And she's just kind of standing back there with you, and she's like, okay, there. And you turn it up, and you see this this dwarf, this angry-faced dwarf who's got long sideburns, and the middle of his goatee, of his beard cut out, and mustache that goes down past his. And you guys know him as a talking head, and his name is Gerald. Gerald Geralt. and he is basically a political talking head.
Okay.
And he's basically turn this up, and volumes up, and you hear him talk. And don't get me started about the Seattle trying to break away. It's going to be freedom for Seattle, but UCAS is going to go down like the sleeping baby that it is. There's nothing that they can't do that's going to mean freedom for Seattle is going to make the rest of UCAS fall apart. But you didn't hear that from me. And she's like, all right, turn this down. So she turns it down, and he's still ranting and raving in the background. You see a big sign behind him on the digital display that's running different like images and stuff like that. It's Sextit, and she rolls her eyes. It's their basically Seattle's. There's been rumors that Seattle is going to become a free city, and break away from UCAS. You guys know that UCAS stands for United Canadian American States. And she just shakes her head. And basically, I'm here to talk with the governor. And you guys know that the governor's name, or don't, I don't know how closely you follow politics on here, but the governor is Corrine Potter. Seattle's governor. And basically, I'm here to meet with Governor Potter to make sure that we're on track to not lose Seattle as a vital member of the UCAS states.
So these gang bangers are more political than we are, and they're helping.
No, there was threat from a neo-anarchist Decker group, the Black Star. You may want to look at your
I know, I just remember that came up.
vital context.
What was that about neo-anarchist Deckers?
Who
I asked the neo-anarchist Decker.
who basically
Suspiciously.
they want to shut it down. They want Seattle to become a free city. Its own state, basically. So
I push her out of the van at this point.
Doors are locked.
So yeah. If you all are Shadowrunners, I assume.
Kinda.
You are you in the mood for Miss Johnson at the moment? I'll pay double your normal fee.
I'm in.
I have the window rolled down, and I have my palm pistol out. I'm focusing on the mana barrier, but I turn.
Over the private comm link, just lie about our fee, make it like way huge.
You want to say something about this?
I was hit by a vehicle. What?
I want chrome rims, damn it!
Shake the nuts and bolts out of your skull and listen up.
So who was the lady?
She is part of big government that wants to keep big government together. Is that right?
She nods, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna pay us a lot of money.
Ye old Yukon Gold.
Pays a lot of money to get her out of here.
Yep.
No. The getting me out of here, I'll pay as well. But I also have a job for you after we get out of here.
All right. Should we talk about what that job is now, though? Just to
No,
make
we
sure?
should worry about not being shot by the giant drone.
And as you say that,
Dragon drone.
as you say that, the fence explodes outwards. As you guys have reached the road and have started running down the road, the fence, not where the gate was, but where the concrete barrier was, explodes outwards as the drone hits up onto the street. It's got wheels where the legs were now,
No.
and it's basically running you guys down. What's the driving order?
Van in front, And then I'm pulling all 3 roto drones in a hold location over the Commodore, reverse facing, so that I have essentially rear mounted guns now. And then the optic drone is just going to maintain its holding pattern.
Okay. Yeah, you noticed, you look on the HUD and you've seen it coming from the side.
We got a big problem at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I see it.
Apparently
Emu, do we have a bigger
doesn't
gun in
care
here?
about fences.
Emu, do we have a bigger gun in here?
He's in the other car.
So, and as you look,
I'm like in the back seat, like pulling them up. I'm like, where's the guns? Where's the
There's
guns?
just as you lift the back seats, there's a hidden compartment just full of cigarettes.
just start throwing it out the window.
Take that!
Light him up!
With the occasional like sprocket wrench.
As you look back, look a little closer, you notice that they're not wheels, but actually mini triangle treads, and they're ripping up the target as it comes. It's coming and coming fast. So,
Can I aim for the tires? Or
Sure.
The treads?
well, they're treads, so they're less
That is a legit
poppable
question. Do we have guns in this
than
thing?
actual tires. But,
Yeah, I've got the dual mounted. I don't have like freeform gun. I have my assault rifle.
I need something to shoot at it besides a silenced pistol.
I'm gonna just.
And believe it or not, I'm probably
as you start tearing up my backseat, I'm just gonna like hand my assault rifle over to you.
Stop it!
As I'm driving and driving.
double driving. It takes a lot of concentration to drive 2 vehicles.
I'm also controlling like 6 drones right now.
Let's
You
go ahead.
shoot.
Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Can I do my
Is that just one?
perception
Yeah,
of my
for me
optic
it
drone
is.
as we're
Yeah,
driving?
it depends on the character.
I have that X in
Oh,
here
no.
somewhere.
How do I do perception?
Oh, so it's 1d6
Yeah.
plus 10.
normally a skill.
Oh,
Alright,
Okay,
so
cool.
15.
Oh my god.
all right. Would it be possible to do a drone perception real quick before we do initiative?
Sure.
Five to 1.
Yeah. What are you looking for?
I was looking for any chinks in the armor, any weak spots, any particular points we should target on the links.
Nothing that you see right off the bat. You do see a lot of sensors.
Okay.
On the top, there's a swivel bubble sensor. With your really good perception, you're able to see that. You see the ammo boxes.
Is it possible to link my HUD display to, say, Rude's Cyber Eye display so that he can also see what I'm seeing through the drone?
Yeah, I would say you guys have that pre-set up.
All right, so I'm going to link the sensor imagery to you.
You suddenly get an image of the sensor top bubble on top of the steel drone and some ammo boxes that are down and tucked under the front plated armor. So not from your direction, but because the drone is up and to the side, sort of moving around behind it, you get a better glimpse of it there from there.
Okay.
All right. What's our... Hang on. All right. What are... Zip file, what's your...
15.
15. Nice. You.
14.
Nice, nice. Emu.
13.
We're going down.
Rude.
15.
Ooh, back up. And Frostburn.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, no.
5.
Oh, no.
5.
Isn't that what you got last time?
No, she got 7 last time.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. So, the turn order is Zip File, Rude, the Steel Lynx, you, Emu, and Frostburn.
Oh no.
We'll start at the top with Zip File.
Alright.
Well, Zip File and Rude.
Right.
Who you both kind of go simultaneously. Who wants to go first?
I don't care.
She can go first.
So I have my...
There are windows. You can open the back doors and shoot from the
I'm going
back.
to open the because I'm in the back, so I'm going to open the back
Huh?
doors.
What's your fire
Contemplating throwing her out, but I'm not.
8.
I will
Yeah, way better than mine.
use my... What is it? It is a big gun, a Ruger Super
actually, what's
Warhawk.
All right.
It's a FNH.
Oh, Lord.
I don't think it's
Oh, loud,
certified.
she coming.
I got a big old gun.
You're gonna shoot it.
I've never used this before, so what do I have to roll? How do I know what dice roll? I can't read. These are so tiny. I can't read them.
Well, you got your
Where's my paper?
this thing right here.
What is that?
That's the gameplay tables,
Yeah,
and
it's
that
right here.
goes over combat step by step. No. It looks like this.
I don't have that. Oh, maybe it's right
There
here.
you go.
There it is.
So you got your combat step by step.
God, I can't read these.
So the defender, I'm rolling reaction plus intuition. You're rolling your weapon skill, which is your firearms, plus your agility. See right here, step
Yep.
one.
So it's. Wait, where's
Grab
it?
the dice.
Well, how many dice? That's what I'm looking for.
Well, look at your weapon. So look at your weapon. It should give you a
The ones that
DD,
need-
dice pool.
No, it is DV.
That's damage value. So look at your. So
It'd
basically,
be firearms.
It's your
actually.
firearms.
look at your
skill dice
firearms,
pool.
Other side of the.
and it'll give you your.
skill.
I got you.
There
Oh,
you go.
thank you. This is just so many flippings.
Your firearms are going to be right there.
And the DP should be at the end.
5.
So roll 5.
5 dice. Looking for
And
5
then
pluses.
Roll reaction plus intuition.
5. So two successes and no fails.
2 successes. All right, let's see if you hit them. 1, 2. If it meets, it beats. I'm gonna say because it doesn't say otherwise. So yes, you do hit them.
I think you use those ones to cancel out successes. So
The ones.
no, your successes
Oh.
on like your defense dice that you just rolled. So your 2 would negate her.
My
2.
2. So
Oh.
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, yeah, that's right. You are right. It's not like D&D. So much easier. It's the biggest, baddest Warhawk, baddest handgun, but man, it's when it misses, it misses.
Mhm.
So,
it's
you
all
basically-
dependent on the user. And
So basically,
how
you
fast
roll
they
down
go.
the rear window.
No, I opened up the back doors.
Well, it's got to
Okay,
roll
fine.
down because it gives
Alright.
you some protection
Okay.
because it's armored plated on the outside.
Okay.
So you basically take aim with the Ruger Warhawk and as you shoot, it kind of wheels to the side and you completely miss and hit the road behind it, exploding it a little bit there.
Okay.
And it rolls on. Rude.
Can I look in front of us and see if there's something I could shoot that would fall over and maybe get in its path?
Yeah, there's a. What are you looking for? Like a road sign?
Something like that. Maybe something a
Lights?
little bigger. Yeah, probably something like lights.
Yeah, there's lights. There's billboards. There's all sorts of stuff.
Okay, I'll try and shoot something somewhat close,
Okay.
so that we can get under it.
All right. There's traffic lights. That's pretty heavy.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Traffic light.
So
So firearms.
Yep.
Okay.
Give me your firearm roll. The big dice.
That's your firearm roll?
The big chunk.
Yes.
Dear Lord.
He's the big gun that I
the
don't
gun.
have in my car.
He's public relations.
Yeah.
He's the gun samurai.
Dear, I was like, he's going to stop picking up dice here in a minute.
Nope. If you need more, I have extra dice.
I'm going to.
Gun samurai.
Oh, you got no fails.
Not a lot of successes though.
Use 2 edge to turn this into a 5.
All right.
So yeah, 3 successes.
All right. And you're hitting the stoplight.
Yeah.
Street light, or not a street light. Traffic light.
Traffic light. Yeah.
So you're driving forward, you're looking back, you look forward, and as you guys are flying down this wet street, neon lighted road, and you've got the synth wave blasting, and it's hot right now. You look up, you see a stoplight, and you're like, and you shoot it, and you hit one of the cables, and it untethers the cable, which starts to unwind, and you can see it's the whole big heavy street traffic light goes, and we'll wait and see if that takes effect. around because it's gonna. You guys are all passing under it. Okay, it's the Steel Lynx's turn. It's gonna shoot.
At the street light?
What?
At the street light?
No.
Oh.
Your car was in the back.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's going to. I'm gonna close distance. Okay. It closes the distance in on you. So it's one step closer to you. It's now within what's the range values? It's
There is close at 0 to 3 meters, near at
near.
4 to 50.
So it's near and it's ranging in on close. It will be close next turn if you don't get higher than its piloting. It's gonna shoot.
What speed interval are we going?
I would say fast. What's the speed intervals?
I have several. I have meters per combat round.
Ugh.
And it goes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70. Which goes from 10 is 7.4, 70 is 52.5. Or 0.2.
How many meters do you want to go right now?
Many.
Remember,
Many
it's going to be harder, and you're also doing... Oh, look, they got miles per hour right there.
Yeah.
Oh, well, how handy.
Oh, no, alright.
So how fast do you want to go?
Super fast.
So we're talking 50?
We'll go with the...
You're on city streets. You're not on the highway.
Yeah,
so.
we'll go with the 37.
All right. So yes, you're doing that right now.
Yeah, so I'm basically at...
So 50 meters per
5... Yeah, 50 meters per combat round.
All right.
We'll go at level 5 speed.
Because you got to remember, so that's per round is 3 seconds.
Yep.
So you're going 37 miles per second.
Yep. It's real fast.
Somebody can do the math. Somebody else can do the math on that. How many
I've,
miles per hour we're going?
If anyone's seen Red Line, I've just popped like 3 NOS.
Yeah, 3 of
Pots.
the electric pills.
Can
Yeah.
you run that by me again?
37 miles a second.
Pretty
37
fast.
miles per hour per second.
All right. So hang on, I got to do.
What have you failed?
50
I have some
divided by
concerns.
3, 20.
We're like in
so
front of you
20,
though,
30,
right?
60.
How fast, Sage? It's 37.3 miles per hour per 3 seconds.
Well, it's 50 meters per 3 seconds, so
You should be concerned. You said.
about 60 feet a second.
I'm really concerned.
Yeah, we're going fast enough that if you opened a window and we're outside of it, your face would peel off. Like removing the cooked skin from a chicken.
Yeah. So, city block, city block, city block.
Not even that. We'd be in Connecticut in like 3 hours.
We are only on Seattle, right?
Yeah.
It's not very.
I'm only going like 40 miles an hour in town. Come on.
Okay, so I'm gonna need a piloting check from you.
Okay.
Yeah, you are.
Well, no, because it's shooting at you with basically there's a top turret machine gun. It's gonna shoot at you.
I want that gun.
Tell me when you got successes.
3 successes, no fails.
Okay, so 3 successes takes it down to 4 successes.
Okay.
So
Could
4
it not?
successes. No, it definitely is.
Could it just
So
not?
4 plus 4 is 8. All right.
Later went through.
That's
Nice.
That's not good.
No one has an option to not get on my vehicle.
All right. So it does 8 physical damage to your vehicle.
Do I get to roll a reaction?
That was your reaction that you're piloting.
Oh. It does how many damage? And I don't have my
8.
vehicle
Six, it
stats.
sounds
No,
like
no, I know.
whenever
It's
play
your,
GTA and get on a
you've
bike.
got a damage or
It's like, oh,
a
I'm on a bike. Oh, I'm off the bike. Crazy.
I bear
damage
witness to
resistance of
that.
15.
Damage resistance of 15.
So you're down to
So I'm down 4?
no, you're down 8.
I'm down 8.
It hit you for 8 damage.
Oh!
8 physical damage on your.
That's fine.
Does it
Is
have
it
like
just-
a body that he can roll to try to get?
I can make repair rolls.
Do soak based off of body.
While
Oh, I think the damage.
The body skill on the vehicle should be pretty high.
The damage reduction is you get 15 dice. So.
So I roll 15 to see what I can soak.
hang on. Page 9.
My vehicle is statted as a Hyundai Shinken.
Attacking the vehicles. Attack test with the vehicles is just rolling damage resistance with a dice pool of 15. So yes, you do have a dice pool of 15
Okay.
for damage resistance.
Okay.
14 dice. That's perfect. So 6 to 2.
So you ignore 6.
So I take 2.
Yep,
2 damage to the
your vehicle takes 2 damage.
That's much.
I was like,
better.
oh, an armored vehicle took 8 damage out of its 15 health? What?
The body on your vehicle is 10. On both vehicles. We're just going to keep it simple.
Okay.
So,
And DP of 15. The drones have less, but they
and
also
so
have
would it still
guns.
have the same kind of physical damage, 8 plus body divided by 2?
You
Yes.
have thermo.
So it would have 13?
Yes.
I'm gonna start dropping
Yeah.
some smoke bombs.
So,
No,
both
it's 10 body minus 2, so it's 8 left. He's got 8 body left. On
well,
it.
I'm just talking about their health pool.
Oh,
Their health pool, if we're going off of characters, is 8 plus body divided by 2.
yes.
So you have, both vehicles have a health pool of 13.
Okay, so I take 2 out of 13 then?
Correct.
Okay.
If we're going off of character stuff, which
We're gonna. 'Cause
When I was looking at vehicles, they were much higher than my character. They had a pretty high health.
yeah, but your character is 13.
Yeah, I know.
well, total defense rating would be like 20, which is your body plus your armor. So it's 10. It's what did I tell you? 14.
Body was 10. You said 15.
15. So it's 15 plus 10 body is a total of 25.
25.
25 defense rating.
So I have a 25 defense rating on my vehicle.
Right. So it got past some of the armor, so you reduce the body, not the health pool.
Okay, so health pool is still at 15,
Okay.
and body is now down to 8.
Correct.
Okay.
Sorry.
On the Commodore.
Okay. So that was its go. Now is, I believe, you.
Is there like
You look in your rear view, the rear view mirror that says objects in mirror may be closer than they appear, and you see this large.
Must go
Drone.
faster.
Yeah, must go faster.
It's
Well, that's gone forever now. All right.
floor dice now.
Yeah, it's Florida. It belongs to the floor gods.
There's actually a decal over that says objects in mirror may be tripping.
I am going to lean out of a window. Is there a sunroof on this thing?
Yep.
Yes.
Fine, I'm gonna open the sunroof. I'm gonna shoot out of the top,
All right.
and I hijack his assault rifle that he has given me.
Her assault
She
rifle.
has given me.
Her
Her assault rifle. She has
My
given me.
Finhar.
Your Finful.
Finhar? Thought it was the Finhar.
And I'm actually gonna shoot it at burst fire mode
Okay.
Nice.
because that actually changes what it does.
Yours.
With these dice. Yes, it is. That is delicious.
And I'm gonna roll.
Wow. And
Oh, I see
I'll
1-1.
reroll one of these.
1-1.
Perfect.
Aw, now I'm sad.
So 5 and 1,
Nice.
and I'm
And they're all
specifically-
5s!
Yeah, and specifically, I am aiming for its like optical bubble up on top.
Ah,
Okay. So I'm gonna roll.
Can't shoot if you can't see.
but
Oh.
you can.
I mean,
You can't shoot accurately if you can't see.
blind fire.
Yeah, but believe it or not, I can't go off of hearing or sense of smell. So.
What? The drone can't smell?
6.
Drone smells.
My drone has sense. What's the term?
My drones feel.
It actually just has a plastic nose glued to the front.
All right,
No,
so
it
I
doesn't.
negate 2 of them.
Okay. So
So what was the total?
I will do, so the damage value right now is 7, so 10 damage.
10 damage. Let me roll that armor. That sweet, sweet armor.
And this is 3-shot burst.
How much armor does that thing have?
What is it, 3-shot burst?
I like it. Well, I guess
4
mine's
shot
actually not much lower than that, but still.
Okay, so.
I don't like this whole ignoring armor thing. It's rude.
No, that's rude.
You got me.
Ah, damn. All right, so how much? 10?
10.
I cut it in half.
Oh my gosh.
So it takes.
Gosh.
Oh wow. Okay.
But that's not bad. That's not bad.
Actually, that was a great roll, so that kind of has me
Yeah.
concerned.
Yeah.
New Scentsy scent of the month, drone.
Yes. Drone, exactly.
I'd buy that
So,
in a
Smells
heartbeat.
like brushed metal. And
so basically, you
fires.
you guys are looking in the
petroleum.
looking in the
This
rearview
sounds-
mirrors and stuff, and you see you pop up out of the sunroof. Take a shot, a couple shots, hits the top. You hit around the sensor. You might have hit some of it. You can't see because you're going really fast.
Yeah.
And it's dark. And
super fast.
Super fast.
all right,
The motion blur is off the charts.
your back is all wet now.
Because it's raining.
The rain and it's coming hitting you really fast in the back.
Aw, your
All right.
pretty elf hair.
Emu, it's your turn.
Yes, perfect. So I have 3 drones currently over me that have mounted weaponry.
All right.
Can I fire one of them at the cable that Rude was shooting at?
I'm gonna need a. Well, here's the thing.
Oh, I'm gonna
Because
have
you're
to,
driving,
Yeah.
and you're driving 2 vehicles, and it's closing in. If you want to pull away from it,
hmm
you're gonna have to give me a major action piloting check.
Okay, so then for my minor action, I'm just gonna set my combat drones to auto fire. So now they're on their own.
Okay,
They're just gonna shoot at the thing chasing us.
that's fine. That'll work.
So I'm just doing 2 piloting actions.
Yep. Give me 2 piloting actions, and you got to tell me which is for which vehicle, because, yeah, if you don't make it for the van. For you, I need to, not you, but your vehicle.
I am you.
I'm gonna give the so I'm jumped into the van, so it's 12 that I'm rolling. I'm gonna do that one first. I have 2 and 2.
It's not a glitch,
Okay.
but that's not awesome.
So
Can I use one of my edge points?
you can use a post edge point.
I think that rerolls 1 die.
Yep. That's 3 and 2.
So wow. So you needed 3 to succeed. You didn't, but you basically you see the van start to like get a little swervy. You guys in the van start feeling it, and then it straightens suddenly, and you're able to keep it going,
Cool.
keep it on path.
And now we'll go with ground piloting the Commodore.
You're making this magic sustaining really easy there, Emu.
You're welcome. I have 5 and none.
You're driving like a pro, you know. So you're like
Drift around a corner as the van's like tilting.
yeah, the van's
Bump
like,
it back in with the backside of the Commodore and straighten back out behind it.
So you're drifting right behind
oh,
the
I'm
van.
sorry. I got 6 and none.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you're drifting right behind the van. And
Can I, for flavor, like spin around, and so now I'm like reversed behind the van with my forward-mounted guns facing the drone
You can, but that's gonna kick your next piloting skill up pretty high.
for the ground piloting.
Oh yeah.
All right, we'll do that for now, and we'll see how it goes.
Okay, so you guys go around the corner. You hit that corner. You spin around. You're facing it, and then suddenly you're not.
I'm facing
You're
backwards.
facing.
I'm like,
You're facing the van. You're looking at Zip File, who's looking at you like.
No, I'm on the back
aiming a gun at the
No,
van.
you,
Like,
you're,
"Oh!"
you were shooting at the
I
back window.
casually
yeah,
pull
so
out
now
a
he's
cigarette
okay.
and light it.
He's
Now-
behind us, yeah.
Now he's pointing at you with the gun.
What's up, bro?
I'm literally sitting there going, do we have to do this? Do we have to show off every stinking car chase? Why are you
Of course
like
I
this?
All right, so you.
Live fast to die hard.
We're gonna die really hard.
It'll
But-
be awesome.
Here's the kicker: you had all the drones mounted facing rear.
They were hovering.
Oh, I thought you'd mounted them on the.
No, I just had them in a follow pattern.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right, so your drones take a shot now.
Cool. So do I use just the gunnery skill?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think logic plus gunnery.
Oh, logic plus gunnery. Oh, that's even better. Two of those.
I'm gonna hit you with my stun baton after this.
3 and 2.
You're not gonna like
3
it?
and 2.
You're gonna hit me with what?
My stun baton.
Oh, okay.
Note to self.
Nope. Negated all 3 of them.
Okay. Well,
So basically, as it shoots, as you guys had gone around the corner, it follows around the corner and kind of like drifts as well a little, and then straightens. And as it drifts, the drone's all shot at hitting the street behind where it was because it's drifting too fast. All right, Frostburn, last but not least.
Is yelling at my teammates considered a major action?
No, that's minor. You can do.
It can be amazing.
Now, this is a sustained barrier, but do I have to re-roll for it eventually? Or is that... I haven't been interrupted, so is it still active?
No, as long as you're not interrupted, it continues to maintain the field.
Okay, I'm just going to continue to maintain the barrier
Okay.
and threaten you profusely.
You could shoot out the vehicle. You could shoot behind you, I believe, is something you could also do. Or, yeah, if you have any spells you want to... Because I think with the spells...
something fireball.
It's a bad idea.
Please don't use fireball.
That's counterspelling.
I don't see anything in my arsenal here that would be useful in this moment. I'm
Okay.
going to play it defensive and just do the barrier so that
That's fine.
we don't have an astral dragon or astral anything coming into this van in addition to what's physically fighting us.
Which is very important.
And my palm pistol doesn't, I feel, do enough damage to really warrant breaking any kind of concentration.
Hitting any of that thick armor.
Yeah, let's not.
Okay. So you basically you're like...
I'm a little dizzy.
Stop it! Stop it!
And I actually mathed a little bit wrong because to amp up the spell I had to increase the drain by 1, so I'm actually at 5 out of 11
Ooh,
for
so
stun. So I'm dizzy. I'm dizzy as hell.
You're getting tired, and yeah, you feel it. You're feeling it. Okay, that brings us back up to the top. Zip file.
All right. Can I try hacking it again?
You
Is
could.
Okay, I'm gonna try that again.
All right.
I think there was. How many was that last time? Is it
I
11?
believe it was
Control devices?
12, I believe.
12. Oh, 12. You're right. 2, 4, 6, 8. 10. If this doesn't work, I'll just shoot at it.
Well, this will be your major action.
Oh, shooting is a major also?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. Oh, that's gonna blow. Oh, that's gonna blow. Alright, so 3.
Ooh.
Alright, so 2 fails, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
And I got 5 successes as
Damn
well.
you!
So you get to it. It can't kick you away from the door, but you're in. You're at the door, and it's basically it's like I told you already to be gone.
I told you, I'll be back.
We'll see.
We will.
And it tries to blast you, but you like
Give it the finger.
yeah. There you go.
With which finger?
and it chuckles. Touche. So, all right.
It's pronounced touche.
I was just gonna say that.
All right. So you're in the Matrix doing that while.
All right. I'm gonna try again. All right. I have nothing
Back
else
to
do.
Rude.
So do I shoot the wire again?
Oh, that's right. Back to your turn. So it kicks out right as you guys have gone through. I'm going to see if it dodges through the intersection, basically, that you guys have turned at. That's where the stoplight is. So let's do that. Well, first, let me see if I notice it. He's dealing with a lot of stuff. Oh, shoot. Yeah, he does. I almost said the other word, but I rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it definitely spots it coming down. You see with the turret, the like one of the sensor turrets, like look up at it. Can I dodge it? 1, 2, 3, 4. It dodges out of the way.
Okay.
So as it's going around that corner, the traffic light comes down, smashes in the middle of the intersection, and the chase continues.
Quick
Almost.
question.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone have engineering skill?
Yeah.
You have 2.
I think I do.
The white sheet. This sheet.
Oh,
Skills. Midway
She
down.
does.
What's your engineering skill?
where do you see it?
Right down here.
Oh.
Oh, her dice pool, it becomes 8.
8. Okay.
Dang.
Okay.
So you're gonna do a shot.
So
What
Rude,
do you do?
it's still Rude's turn.
My
so.
drone and vehicle gunnery is based off an engineering skill, so you wouldn't get my bonuses. But I was contemplating after Ruth's turn, I was contemplating possibly transferring a gun drone to the van.
When it dodges it, is it like it just kind of does one of these, or does it like fully?
Basically, as it's swerving around that corner, it sees that it's about to get hit by the traffic light and it hits the gas basically to kick it back the back end back around and miss the stoplight falling.
Okay.
Because you rolled 3 successes and I rolled 5 for the dodge, so that's basically how he was able to get around it.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll take a shot at the center.
Okay.
On top.
And its range is near to you guys.
Okay.
It's closer to these guys, but not as close to you guys. It's like at the far end of near medium.
Okay. I will use my sniper rifle.
Okay. And all the dice. Oh, taking some from
Plus.
Oh, that is
How's it looking over there?
not great.
Regrettable.
No.
Regrettable.
I can see some ones from that, so.
Oh no.
It's not a major glitch, but
No.
I don't think that it'd even be a regular glitch.
Ooh.
Yeah, not good.
Let me see.
So not enough for a glitch, but
Yeah.
But not great.
unless you botch a reaction and intuition,
Yeah. Oh, let me yeah.
I'm gonna use one edge to re-roll a die.
Alright. One of the ones I would assume.
Yeah.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6. So it's gonna.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh no! I didn't get any successes.
Well, I have 3 now.
so you add those successes to the DV of the weapon.
And I got 3 ones.
Is your damage value
So
changed
you do a
with
major
proximity?
glitch, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. the near is going to be hopefully good.
That's
It's a
it.
sniper rifle, so it's probably not as good.
Oh, because it's a far range weapon.
Well, it's based off of the DV, not the near or medium
Oh, it
or
is?
something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's on the DV of the weapon, which is
Oh, that
the
makes
left
sense.
side of it.
Yeah.
That's your damage value.
Okay, so it's 5.
So it'd be 5 plus your successes.
Okay, so 8.
Okay. So,
Nice.
as part of the glitch, I'm going to reduce its armor as you hit it somewhere that's not quite as armored.
So it hits somewhere valuable.
Pretty much.
Nice.
Nice.
That's one way to find the weak spots.
Make one.
Probe it with bullets.
10,
Some high velocity probing.
Can you feel me now? Can you feel me now?
All right, let's see what I got. That's a 20. Oh, that's not
Can you
good.
feel this? How about this?
That's a 6. That's a
This one?
5,
Oh yeah,
that's a
that I
5.
can feel.
So I reduce it by, how much did you do total?
8.
Oof. So I reduced it by 3.
5.
And basically you hit the sensor.
Nice.
As you see, you basically, you aim, and while you're aiming back as the van's like, and you just calm your mind as you, when you shoot and the bullet grazes your hair. and
Not
hits,
the hair.
and hits the bubble centered sensor in the middle and smashes it. And just see circuits shooting out of it, and you see the drone careening wildly. You see, so that's what that happens on that turn. Now it's its turn. You see a little hatch open, and something shoots out and starts flying above it. And it rights itself and continues the chase. So it's a little drone that's basically just,
So it's a big thing and a little thing now afterwards.
Right.
Okay.
but it's a little camera basically.
Gotcha.
It's
It's
eye.
okay.
It's an
Detachable
emergency, pretty much. Yeah.
Detachable
Like,
eye.
No,
uh-oh.
there's 2 optic drones.
I've been-
Right.
One of them's mine.
Okay, and it's gonna take a shot.
I just realized I can't actually shoot.
Actually, it's gonna take a piloting to see if it closes its.
Turn it
its
around.
You've got far too much to do.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spin that back around next turn.
Oh yeah.
So I
So
was seeing if it had like a turret mount or something on it.
it closes the
Fortunately,
distance. It's
no.
now close to you guys. It's right up behind you.
It's now close.
I don't like
I
that.
rolled
Easier
really
to
well.
shoot.
It's
that
close to
muscle.
them. It's still near to you guys because you guys are a little in front of
Further.
the further along than the sedan.
Mm-hmm.
So
How
it's
fast
right
is
up
it
on
going?
you. What's that?
How fast is it going?
It's going pretty much the same. It's
To 37?
yeah. It's going to 37. It's going. It was going 60 to kick
catch
it up 60 meters per combat.
Okay.
And then once it's up to you guys,
Drop to 50
well, you don't know because that's what it's doing.
ish.
It's gonna try and pass you, but I didn't tell you that.
No idea what it's gonna try and do. Never
alright.
been on the streets before.
So basically, it's gonna. You see, basically one of its arm turrets moves to the as it's starting to go to the side of you. It moves one of the arm turrets towards you. You're bothersome, so it's gonna fire on you. It's only 3 though. So okay, so rolling firearm. So give me a reaction roll. Your reaction and intuition.
Who specifically?
The vehicle.
Okay.
You guys in the vehicle. It's shooting at the vehicle, not specifically you guys.
So that would be yours.
Yeah.
Because I can't do anything.
One, 12, 13,
Let's put that back where it was. That's pretty good.
6. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1. 5 and 1.
I got a 5 and 2.
So it blasts, and you just managed to you tap the brakes, so you go a little next to it, and it misses completely. You stop really fast.
I see somebody had their caffeine today.
As I'm injecting Red Bull.
okay.
For my dodge action, or instead of just tapping the brakes, can I actually tap and rotate the vehicle back to where I'm facing forward?
It's gonna be a piloting check though,
Oh,
because you didn't succeed that well.
I'll wait until I actually make the piloting checks then.
All right.
Unless I can make one now to see if.
No, this is just because
figured.
if you had killed his shot, I'd say
Overkilled it?
Yeah, but
Okay.
You guys.
That's fair. I just realized I can't actually take the major action of shooting as I'm doing piloting actions.
Yeah.
So, turning the vehicle was kind of just for funsies.
All right, but it's you's turn. Whoa.
It's me turn as you.
It's your turn.
The only thing that I can do is just shoot at it. I'm still going to be in burst fire.
Which is good because you did it last time.
Yeah, you started this off.
I am going to, because I see that its optical sensor thing is done for.
Are you shooting at the drone or shooting at the thing?
I don't know, because the drone
It's smaller.
The drone's smaller, and it does make it to where its vision is there, but now it's not direct vision, and it still has a gun. So I think I'm going to try to actually aim for... Can I see one of its ammo boxes from here or something like that?
No, not from this position. You'd have to be behind it.
I will try to shoot at the gun itself and or the arm holding said gun.
Well, there's multiple guns. Which gun are you shooting? There's the top turret, which shot at you first, then the middle turret, which is the arm guns, and then there's a lower turret right underneath it.
I'll shoot at the arm turret.
Okay.
You shoot at me, I shoot at you.
Oh.
You shoot at you, I shoot at you.
Wow, that was
Excellent.
really good.
6 and
Excellent.
nada.
Ooh. Well, I rolled 4 and 1, so...
Okay. So 2 we're going to go through then.
Yep.
And that would make it, I am damage 9.
Ooh. Alright, let's get some armor up in his house.
You shoot at you, you shoot at you.
Okay, 1, 2, 3... That's not looking
See,
good.
that pretty face is good for something besides talking.
This pretty face is always good for something.
It's not sneaking.
Snuck right into another
Ah.
face. Oh, hey. Whap.
Okay, I get rid of... You did 9?
9.
Right. I got rid of 5 of it. Alright, it's... You shoot right through and you hit the arm of the gun and it shorts and kind of drags limp alongside the drone as it goes.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. Emu.
Okay.
Emil, we're
So,
running out of room
Let
here.
me know if I can do this.
Give me piloting checks first.
Yeah.
I'll let you know in a minute.
Van first.
Yes. Yeah, we'll go with the fan first. Four and nada.
4 and nada. So yeah, Van increases speed and moves on down towards the highway. You see a highway on-ramp, or you could go deeper into downtown. You do know Lone Star does not like high-speed chases through downtown. It's true.
Not a lot of people do.
And I do have Seattle
Especially
Metroplex geography.
Yep.
So that would get Lone Star involved if we were to take this high-speed chase into downtown.
Yes, it would. And that would not be good for any party. You do know that. Lone Star!
Would I know... I'm assuming because I'm so familiar with the Metroplex geography, would there be a, if we do get onto the freeway, would there be, a tunnel complex we could get to, subway tunnels, something like
You
that?
do know it gets pretty twisty turny. You might be able to lose the drone if you guys haven't shot it, or it's on treads. It doesn't go quite as fast as your vehicles. It's going fast now.
We're gonna jump the on-ramp.
So you could open up and
Yeah, we're gonna go to the on-ramp.
okay.
For sure.
So you guys in the front seat see that you're heading up onto the on ramp. Give me a piloting check for the car. See if you're following them. Or as you try to, you're gonna have to really get some high numbers.
What did you do?
It's not great.
Nope. There's a lot of ones over there.
Oh no.
So I got 4 to 6.
What's your total pool?
13.
Oh.
Not half.
Not half, but
It's not awesome.
it's not awesome. I'm gonna say. So this is what happens. So basically, you're trying to spin it around.
I'm gonna reroll 1 dice.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do it.
Spin that edge.
Well, it just got rid of one of the ones.
There you go.
So I got 4 to 5.
4 to 5. So you spin it around. You don't crash.
But
The
it
car
kills
kind
all
of
the speed.
hits a dry patch and stutters.
Mm-hmm.
You like you almost lose you
Again.
as the drone actually is able to pass you as the dry spot slows you down ever so slightly as it skitters.
So it's in front of me now?
Yeah, it's in front of you now,
Oh, that's perfect.
but it's behind the van.
Yes,
so-
but that's perfect.
right.
Can I, instead of just letting my drones auto fire, can I dock them to the van so that they have 3 rear-facing guns?
Sure.
And then I'm going to transfer control of my 3 roto drones to the van's controls
Okay.
so that Decker can take control of the 3 gun drones.
Okay. But
Sounds like a plan.
Decker's busy at the moment.
I'm in the Matrix still.
Right. Well, they can't be fired until the next round anyway.
Right.
Because instead of having them fire, I'm docking them.
Okay. That works.
Now, are you aware enough to know that this is happening so you can come shoot things?
You can get comm signal in.
Okay.
in,
I have a
so-
I have a comm link.
Davey,
So.
why are you
Decker,
trying
I'm
to get so
transferring
fancy?
3 of my gun drones to van control. It's all you.
Okay. Got it.
You hear that? You're facing the big black door of the security.
And that is an engineering skill,
Okay.
which is why I was asking. Technically, Rude could also fire them, but
Let's
you
not
could
do
fire
it.
them much more effectively.
Maintaining
Right.
the barrier. What happened there, Emo?
Nothing I didn't plan for.
As it
Well, at least
happens,
you gave us some guns.
it's Frostburn's turn. So you
standing in like
The
kicking
you
back
do
your seat.
look in the
Stop
rearview mirror,
planning
and you do see
stupidly.
that the drone is now right behind you.
Can you see those ammo crates?
Is it possible to astrally perceive while I'm maintaining the barrier? It's not technically a spell.
I'll say sure.
Okay. Dum-ba-bum. I never remember what the roll was. Hold on. Oh, perception plus intuition. Got it.
Dumb dice.
Okay, so it is just 4.
Yeah, tell me about it. I had 14 for stealth and I rolled 7 ones.
That's
That was amazing.
1 success, 1 fail.
You close your eyes and then you open them again in the astral, and it's gray.
Oh.
You can't see much.
All right, I'm just gonna keep maintaining the barrier.
You see your shield, but that's all you can see. You can't see really past it.
Okay.
Just give myself a paper cut. Blood for the blood god.
It's rough, buddy.
All right. So, anything that's a minor action. Any major action you want to do, or maintain the shield,
I'm just maintaining the shield.
Okay.
I feel like that's where I'm most useful right now.
especially with the drone right behind you.
Yeah.
Closing in. Zip file.
I
Your
don't,
turn.
I don't like it.
So I want to try
Oh, nice.
breaking through the barrier again.
Okay. Give me a cracking check.
Oh, that's a big one. Hang on.
Make sure.
One, two, three, and 2. So 3 to 2. That was a 1.
So yeah, you basically you start working on the door, the black door security system that's keeping you out, and you can feel the influence of the pilot trying to keep you out, the rigger who's controlling this drone. and you feel you've got this. You've seen the security matrix before. Even though he was trying to keep you out, you're able to see through, and you were like, oh, okay. And you start working on it through the code, and you were able to push your way through into the system. You are now into the drone.
Okay.
So, what do you want to do in there?
Stop it.
Okay. Give me a... I need your white sheet. Actually, I got your white sheet right here. So give me a electronics DP of 11. So basically 11 dice.
Okay. So
You hear,
2,
get out!
4,
Get out of
6,
here!
8, 10, 11.
How dare you intrude on my drone?
Oh, I dare. I dare that.
I'm the captain now.
Okay. 1, 2, 2 to 1.
You can spend some. You can spend an edge point. and
I will do
change-
that.
Spend some of that edge.
Sweet edge. Jinx.
Yeah, nope. 4.
Nope.
So
Alright.
2 to nothing.
Okay, so
Cut
it's gonna take you some
edge.
time. You think you can? You think you've found the breaking software,
Mm-hmm.
and you managed to take over and take control. But it's not gonna happen yet.
Okay.
Basically, on your next turn, you'll be able to
Control the big drum.
well, not control, but you can
Stop.
stop it.
Okay.
You've broken into the braking
And I
system.
can verbally shame the other pilot as we're doing this, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
He's talking to you. Okay. Street links or steel links, not street links.
Street links.
Street links. It's a thing now. All right. Can't use that gun, but I can use. Oh, now I'm up on the. I'm gonna ram the van. Ram the van. Okay, so yes.
No, but I've got control. In a few minutes, but I've got control.
You do. You're getting there, but he's still working on it. Okay.
I don't like annoy him to the point where he stops.
No. Give me a piloting check on the van.
That's probably why you're getting rammed,
I
to
know,
be fair.
probably.
Four and 1.
Okay. It starts to close in. You increase speed up the on ramp, and you're able to actually keep it away from getting rammed. And
Nice.
you hear in the system. "Arrgh!
Problems, buddy?
I'll deal with you soon enough, dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your turn.
You can see
It
the
is
ammo
you.
grids now.
No, what's that?
You can see the ammo grids now.
Oh, because we're
Yes, you're
behind
behind it.
it. Yeah, I will shoot the ammo crates. Can I see which one feeds to what gun?
Give me a perception.
Perception. Oh, it's just one left.
At least it's playing right to our hands.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's
It's not awesome. So 2 and 3. It's not more than half.
not
but-
really. You can't tell which ones feed which guns. You can see one of them from your position. So
Okay, so I'll just shoot at that one then. I'm like, cool, there's that one. Bang, bang, bang. Less bang, bang, bang than the
It
other
was
times.
very cool, and then it wasn't.
So 1 and 1.
1 and 1. You. Oh, I gotta roll my roll. That's right. Duh.
Now botch it. Mouse.
Oh, very possible.
Failure.
2 and
Oh.
2.
Oh no.
So no. You miss.
Shame what that is.
Okay.
Mouse.
That was you. Emu, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna hang back on the Commodore for a second, but we're gonna shift the van up to 70.
Okay. It's gonna be a piloting check.
Four and none.
4 and none. All right. That's really good. So you shoot the van up the on ramp, and you just basically you guys blast out onto the freeway at super high speeds.
To maintain in the Commodore, do I need to make another piloting check, or
Yes.
can I do another action?
You need to make a piloting check to keep up in this race.
Mhm.
But if you want to do more, then you
Can
need
I
more
fire
successes.
my Mossbergs?
I'm gonna say no, only because it's gonna be tough. You're controlling 2 vans. You were controlling some drones.
Mm-hmm.
So no.
Okay. Then I'll just do the pilot check. Because I don't really have anything else I can do at the moment.
That's all right. You're doing a lot.
Yeah.
You're keeping the show on the road.
Literally.
The show
So
has become
7 to
loud.
3.
7 to 3.
Dear God.
Yeah, you could do pretty much anything fancy you wanted.
Oh,
If you want to overtake the drone and go around it and get back in place between you and the van, you can do that. You can do all manner of things.
Can I get next to the drone and try... How big compared to the Commodore is this thing?
It's like you've seen RoboCop.
No. I know.
Right?
I know.
In comparison to a human, it looks kind of
It's
Same-ish.
like compact car size.
yeah,
So, like, basically roughly the same size as the sedan?
Sure.
As the Commodore?
yeah, we'll call it.
Can I try and, like, do some Mad Max stuff and ram it so that it goes into the side pylons of
Yeah.
the on-ramp?
Give it a ram.
So I'm going to, as I'm passing, I'm just going to bump it as hard as I can and then try and get back between the van and the...
All right, let's see
The
what I can
drone.
do with my piloting.
Sorry, the ammo crate plan didn't work out as well as I was hoping.
So I got 3 on my piloting. Give a
2 barrel roll.
2 barrel.
Trying to make it do a barrel roll right off the freeway. Land in Lone Star headquarters, just like right in the back cell.
Well, yeah.
What?
you save time.
I know. Caught the drone for you. You're welcome.
So give me an. No, that's
Like an opposed piloting or something like that? Or
crashing.
some crash.
Crashing, burning, everyone's on fire.
Some ram.
Give me basically it's a piloting plus reaction versus piloting plus reaction. So give me a piloting plus reaction.
I still have to roll 4 more of these. Oh man, what? Why? I mean, it's weirdly just average. I got 4 and 4.
So you beat them by 1.
Oh, nice.
So the body, which is 10, divided by 2, rounded up, plus 1 for each current speed interval.
What speed interval are we at?
Yeah, you guys were at like 50.
6.
So there you go. So
So be it.
10,
So-
so 5, rounded up, so 5, plus 1 per, plus 5 plus 6.
So 11.
So 11, let me roll armor. That's going to be a lot to overcome.
It is much dice.
Wait, why is he rolling?
No, you're not rolling, I'm rolling.
Oh,
You did 11 damage to him, basically.
And now he's trying to soak it.
I don't know why I was rolling then.
Just for fun. Funsies.
I wanted to roll a
Practice.
dice.
It was a good roll.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to hear the click clacks.
Yeah, I gotta hear those math click clacks through their click clacky.
Alright, so you did 11, and I soaked 2, 4, 6, 7.
Crap.
It's not looking good.
Yeah.
This thing has a lot of soak.
Yeah.
And I just rolled down the window like a little bit.
Got a lot.
Move over!
So you slam into it, it slams into the concrete pylons of the on-ramp and just starts on one of the arm treads.
Freaking out of town drivers.
Because I'm just standing in a sunroof, like all of my ribs have to be.
Yeah, you're like, oh, God, oh, God, oh. bouncing around in there. Okay.
Ariel, why are you doing this?
Frostburn.
So
You guys are up on the highway now and pulling away from this drone.
So I see this in,
Yeah.
in the rearview mirror. I'm actually turning around to look at this. Like,
His car, his sedan comes up, Dukes of Hazzard style.
can you?
Don't laugh. I had
is there-
somebody in another game who had that on his truck in a Shadowrun.
Nice.
You. Is there any way that you could duck back in that car so that I don't have to fix up those ribs later?
It depends. Is it dead? I'm actually like shooting at it while it's dead.
It's not dead yet.
2 seconds. Okay, fine. You know what? Fine. You can wrap up your own ribs later.
Oh, Mom!
I feel like she's less disappointed and more mad at this point.
All right, so you're gonna maintain
I'm
and
gonna maintain the barrier.
Okay.
How close? Like, does it look like it's dying?
it looks rough, and you've got Zip File who's like, I'm in on the
Yeah, as soon as
brakes,
you're done
and
taking it over.
so you don't have.
On paper.
You feel you could probably drop the barrier and do one more thing to it if you'd like. You'd like to throw
going
one
to be
spell
my
at it.
God, I'm so scared to drop that barrier. But I will drop the barrier. And I'm gonna do Flame Strike.
Do Flame Strike.
So I'm gonna jump to the back of the car. The van, excuse me.
All right.
Through the window. Ooh, shiny.
Shiny
Ooh,
is good.
super shiny.
Oh.
No fails and 5 success.
Yeah.
Flame Strike. Line of sight. Physical. Damage. Physical. Special. Fire.
So does fire damage. I'm
Okay.
sure there are some things that are like
Fire. All right, let's see if you hit it.
venerable to fire or super susceptible to fire or something.
I got 3 successes and 1-1.
Does it
What was
on
your
the
successes?
damage value? Is it
5.
just
So yeah, you-
physical? Like there's not 2 physical or anything?
Damage. It says physical, special, parentheses, fire. And then you just did what you're supposed to add to body for damage resistance tests.
So you had your successes. So
Okay. So that's 2, because you negated 3 of them.
right, plus how much? 5.
No, there's no pluses on the fire.
There's nothing
Oh.
listed on Flame Strike, so is it my magic value? That's the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Magic. One second.
I was gonna say, if not, then why is it that the mages need to be geeked first? Because that's not a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Someone just hates mages.
Because they can do a lot of damage.
Somebody's classist.
Filthy mages.
Yeah, I'm looking it up here.
I'm wondering if I'm missing something, but I don't think I am.
Flame Strike. Special. Classic. When you think of hurting people with magic, the first thing that comes to mind is making fire explode in their faces. These are the spells that'll get that done. Flame Strike hits individuals. Fireball hits an area of effect. Both spells do fire elemental damage, page 110 of the main book, and impose the burning status with a rating equal to net hits on the spell casting test. With a rating equal to...
So you're burning 5, whichever that means.
It said add net hits to target's defense rating and to body for damage resistance. So
Yeah, I'm going on page 110 here.
you're good.
Adding.
I cast fire and it does something.
There's fiery things.
Stay tuned.
It does
For
fire
burning
something.
stuff.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Scrolling's always fun. Massive books. Fire. All right.
I don't
Fire.
suffer any drain.
Nice.
All right. Once you've hit an attack that involves fire, fire ignites flammable objects, including you. Specs burns.
Why me?
You is just flammable.
Yeah.
Damage
fire
and
happens,
duration
you
of the
is on
subject to your discretion of the target. Doesn't actually tell you what the damage is, though, on fire. It just says, see fire on page 110, and then it's like, yeah. It lights things on fire. The damage and duration of the subject are at your discretion. If the target has some mitigating circumstances, they're covered in oil or wearing a lot of loose-fitting clothing, they may last longer.
Is the drone wearing silk robes and or leaking
No.
fuel?
So pretty much
Yes.
because it's a metal object, it's a drone, flame strike really wasn't going to do much.
It splashes against it, lights some parts on fire. It burns, and I'm going to take some damage.
Okay.
It's sparking, and we'll look that up later.
Okay.
Okay.
Flame strike. It's probably effective.
Zip file.
Bradley does.
All right, so I'm in.
Yep, you're
What
in the
can I
brakes.
do?
You figure out where the braking system is. You're in the brakes. What you have braking under your control.
I have braking. So I'm
Under
going to stop it.
Okay. You hit the brakes.
Mhm.
It hits the brakes. It's going so fast on the on-ramp, and when it is hit by Emu, it bounces it off and it starts crashing into the pylons, and as you brake it, it stops and it flips forward and over the pylons into the pit area from an on-ramp,
yeah.
down in there.
Mm.
And you
South
just
side.
hear a crash and explosion, and you don't see it.
Oh, that was easy.
You in the system, not you, but you.
I'm not in the system.
In the system, basically, it's there 1 minute, and then
So then I'm back in the van.
yeah, you're back in the van. It's offline. So you're pretty sure it's dead.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, you're offline.
Okay,
Suddenly
I'm pretty
you
sure it's dead. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere down.
You guys see it just kind of like.
Oh.
Nice.
And then I turn toward the redhead and be like, "And our money, please."
Well, get me to
No.
the consulate, and I will get you your money.
It's like,
Okay.
Full speed.
So I'll tell you. Well, you hear all this and be like, "Okay."
Oh yes, I hear all that goes on in my van,
Then take
especially
a stand.
last Tuesday.
And my
You
laptop
nasty.
died. So,
Oh.
well, I ran out of battery.
Oh. Everything died.
My cell phone still works.
Brain up on the cellular.
So,
Nice.
so
Well, since I have Metroplex geography, we will get there real quick
all right.
at full speed,
Give me another piloting
freaking
check.
everyone out.
May I do astral perception?
Sure.
Make sure the dragon is around us.
1 and 1.
No.
Okay.
You close your eyes. You open them again. It's really gray. You just aren't feeling anything from the astral plane right now.
I was disturbed by the driving.
It was pretty disturbing. And you're still driving fast and taking chances.
So I got 5 and 1 and 5 and 2.
Good enough.
We're driving.
You're driving. You can drive at pretty much a good breakneck speed and swerve in around traffic. You guys are like,
People are getting nauseous in the back.
You was like, please make it stop.
please stop, my ribs are hurt.
I told you to get in the vehicle.
Well,
I sync up both radios, and we're now playing some Steppenwolf.
I like to sing. Okay. So you managed to get to into downtown, and come down. You want to bring the speed down into downtown.
Not draw any undue attention.
You don't see or feel that you've been followed at all. Give me a perception.
All of us are just Umu.
Yeah. Sure, I'll give everyone a perception check.
4 and 1.
I forgot what perception was again.
2 and nada.
Oh, is it 3? Ooh, nothing.
Not only did I not succeed, half of my dice are ones.
Oh no.
You
Oh no.
2 and 1.
2 and 1. All right. What was 2's pretty much 4 and 1. All right. So you're looking around, and you go. Everyone's like just looking. Make sure we're not being followed. You go to look, but you forgot the window was open or not open, so you hit your forehead against the glass. Like you kind of look around, make sure no one was paying attention.
The little like bobblehead kangaroo on the dashboard is just like silently mocking you.
You hear Rude chuckling in the seat next to you. The big troll has said but 2 words this whole time. Like,
Got something to say over there?
Nope.
Didn't think so.
okay, so you make it into downtown. You pull up in front of the UCAS
Just rolls right.
department building. Yeah, UCAS building, and she breathes out a sigh of relief. Okay, an account where you would like your money.
Do we have an account? Can I just like pull out like my
I don't know, hacker.
5 miscellaneous like? Yes, I give her an account number that belongs to me.
She pulls out her comm link and connects. Yes. Deliver 10,000 to this account.
Is that enough?
She looks at you. Is that enough?
Oh no. We could
He's
have all
public
died
relations.
There.
Can we get
Maybe
5
a little
more
more?
just to make it even?
How about I'm going to give you another job?
Okay, fine.
So you look and you can see that the money has been transferred to your account.
Mm-hmm.
She gets out. She looks at you all. You guys in the van next door. And basically sighs and says, okay, I'll be in touch. Consider yourselves to have a Miss Johnson. And she nods and walks out. Walks up the stairs.
So there's a Mr. and a Mrs.
for flavor, as we pulled up and she's getting out of the van, I just like pull up in the Commodore slowly, roll down the window, sunglasses, cigarette, soap.
Indeed. So, get a rest. Tomorrow's New Year's. I need a job done. 24 hours. So, but I'll be in touch. She flashed a smile.
You should talk to a PR specialist. He's the one who, does all the paperwork. Well, he makes someone else do the paperwork.
That is fine. We'll be rested and ready for you.
Indeed. And she walks up the stairs and into the building. What do you guys do?
Trunk.
Oh, you get out of the stand?
He's just angrily trot over the van.
Get out of here.
All right.
I get back on the vehicle.
All right. And you guys drive off into the night. And that
Into the sunset.
will end our Shadowrun run.
Shadowrun, run.
And I'm blasting ACDC.
The run.
I do run.
Which song?
Flames
So-
coming out of the back of the Commodore.
That ends pretty much the boxed adventure that comes with Shadowrun 6th edition. The 6th world.
Sixth world.
What did you guys think?
It's a little slower. It's
Yeah.
a little boggy, especially once it start getting down to, well, more than 2 people in an initiative, essentially.
Yeah.
because you got to find out. It's like the player has to roll, then the defendant has to roll, then the defendant rolls again to find out what happens.
It's there's
There's a lot of dice.
Yeah, I don't like the dice part, but
there's a lot of dice.
yeah.
I enjoy the system immensely, or the setting.
Yeah,
This is
the
cool.
setting's
I like the story.
fantastic.
The setting is great. I just found it to be a little bogged
Cumbersome.
down.
Mhm.
I like the characters.
Yeah.
Honestly, they set up some great characters. I love her. I love Frostburn.
And these are just pre-mades. You can make
I
a
know.
whole manner of stuff. One of my favorites that I enjoy making is like almost a film noir detective, like a guy that's just in his own like apartment / office.
Bottle of whiskey in
Bottle
the
of
left
whiskey
side
on the
drawer.
desk. You got an Ares Predator in the desk drawer,
Yeah.
and he wears a fedora.
Yeah, he's
no,
got the trench coat.
trench coat, no
It was a
cybernetics.
quiet night.
Yeah.
Till this dame walked in with legs for days.
He no cybernetics, no. But he's a face. He has a lot of contacts with like police. Like he was a police officer at one point, and quit for the private sector. Does odd jobs because got to keep the lights on. Likes to help people in a city that it's expected not to help anybody.
Yeah.
He helps people for a price, of course.
Right.
So that's one I usually like to play.
So bring it over to like a Fallout 4 setting. You're kind of like a Nick Valentine.
Nick Valentine.
yeah, pretty much.
You're like-
Opposite cybernetic.
Yeah, except
Valentine.
he's only flesh. And that's the weird part. People are like, "Whoa, yeah,
Oh, you're weird.
yeah."
Weirdo.
Sage asks, "What makes it?" I don't know if you're asking that or you're correcting. The asterisk has me confused.
I think he's.
It's correcting.
I think it's correcting. Go on.
Oh, Shadowrun will go a lot faster when you know all the rules by heart. The setting really is what makes it great. Yes. Helping people is a bad idea in Shadowrun, and that's why I love doing it. Because it's a bad idea, and it leads them into all manner of trouble.
I have solidly fallen in love with the Rigger character.
Riggers are great, but they're complex. Same with Deckers. It's a lot of fun to play a Decker usually, but man, it's a whole world unto itself when you're doing the rigging. A lot of times when you're hacking into, I see that. When you're hacking into like complex security systems and there's multi-level firewalls, this was kind of simplistic.
Right.
But sometimes the rest of the crew will just kind of be like, smoke them if you got them.
Well, I mean, like, I really like the combat aspect of tabletop RPGs, and, like, I didn't actually do much of that, but I still had a blast.
Still had a blast. Chases are a lot of fun. Vehicle chases are great.
And
Yeah.
rolling, like, 2 handfuls of dice.
You're
like, I roll all the dice!
Feels so good, unless you get all one.
Yeah.
That's
Seems
how I
like-
felt with the spells.
Seems
Yeah.
like Deckers and Riggers, like they can do a lot, but because of all the toys and stuff they have to micromanage, you have to select what you can do. To whereas more combat oriented, like a Street Samurai or a Spec Ops, is just like, I'm here to do one thing. Anything beyond that is
And you
those
do that
are
one
uncharted.
thing
Those are
really
uncharted
well.
waters. We don't go into there. Here be dragons.
What is that mean?
So they did not deal with any Psy-Adepts.
I was gonna ask about that if there's like psychic stuff.
There is.
Oh, I'm sure.
You using?
No, we're not using Edge rules. Edge of the Empire / Genesis.
Okay, yeah.
Is another way you could do the Shadowrun setting with an easier dice system.
Oh.
It's a
Um,
more
That'd be better.
It's a more flowy storytelling system.
Instead of
but it's
counting up all
less-
your handfuls of dice.
It's a less counter system as what this is, but
Yeah. And Sage, are you saying physical adepts and mage shamans are your favorite? Yes, and everyone is new to the system.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
brand new system. I mean,
Yeah.
it literally has just come out, so everybody's new to the news version.
And it says were you using the edge rules? Does he mean like the edge
N-
point system?
No, it could. Caliber, do you mean the Edge / Genesis system, or are you talking about Savage Rules is another one, or are you talking about the Edge pool points? Yes, this is the new Shadowrun in Ninja Panda, the 6th world. Pick it up if you like. We're also going to be raffling it off to one of our subscribers.
Yeah.
Edge pool points.
They were Calibur. I'm sorry, we did confuse that. We were using the edge pool points. It did make the difference in some of the rolls.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We
Being
did
able
touch
to,
on them a couple times. But
yeah, and I can see it really making the difference between pass or fail on some critical moments of the game.
Mhm.
But you need to save up for that, and you get that by doing like different specialty things or getting really high rolls. You'll get an edge point.
I have like a really weirdly good way of getting edge points back if I've succeeded on a rigging test.
Yep.
So like a jumped in piloting.
Yeah, and then you get edge points in a really weird way. We played with it a little. We didn't really gain more edge points because it was such a short adventure. So,
Yeah.
but yeah. So if you are interested in the contest for receiving the Shadowrun 6 World box set, make sure you subscribe. And I believe when we hit 250. Followers, I think we're right at the cusp, if not past it. Then we get physical adepts. They're magic cybernetics, basically able to do everything a cybernetic person is, but with magical enhancements. Yeah, basically you're magically cyberly enhanced, so
That's
you're
really cool.
like super
that's crazy.
awesome.
Magical robot.
Yeah, we didn't get anything of that complex in this. It's very basic. But if you're interested, make sure you subscribe to us. Also, check out our Facebook, or not our Facebook, our YouTube page, which is, I believe, also Chaotic Knight TV. Just do a search for Chaotic Knight Network on YouTube, and you'll be able to see us there. Subscribe to us here. How do physical adepts deal with essence loss? I don't know, actually. We didn't touch on it. What's that?
Okay, same as everyone else.
Same as everyone else.
Probably like any kind of other cybernetic person, it just slowly goes down.
Oh, they don't use any cybernetics. They're just magically enhanced.
Yeah.
So they have cybernetic abilities without having cybernetics.
Right. So they bypass.
That's cool.
Yeah, they bypass it.
That's
like that.
sketch.
So what's that?
I was gonna say hyper RPGs. If we could raid them tonight.
Yeah, that'd be great. So we're gonna. Couple of things. We're gonna be off next week. So which is the 7th of October. We'll be off next week because we'll be preparing for something we're not sure of what yet. So we've got 3 options, and we'd love to hear from you guys what you'd like us to do. So we've got 3 options. We're gonna do either. I was thinking of doing a Call of Cthulhu next, which is fun. But the adventure in the box set's a little wimpy. It's really for a solo player, as in like the person who reads it. You want us to do cosplay. That would be interesting.
You know what? We're into Spooktober right now. We can probably get some outfits.
Oh yeah, we can come in.
Halloween month.
I'm about it, so
Yeah, Luciano is our resident cosplay dresser. Cosplay as Call of Cthulhu. That'd be interesting.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Sage says play Savage World. Savage World's an interesting system. It basically plays with playing cards. Dice and playing cards.
Ooh, fun.
Like a
It
playing
sounds
deck.
kinda like Deadlands.
Yeah, it's kind of like Deadlands, I believe, right, Sage? You'll correct me if I'm wrong.
Interesting.
Either Call of Cthulhu is what we were thinking, but not the one in the box set. Maybe getting a separate adventure and playing through that. Or I was thinking doing a D&D... doing D&D Descent into Avernus. We were thinking about doing, because that's the hot new adventure out right now, and it's hot. See what I did there? It's basically D&D meets Mad Max in hell. So we were thinking of doing that, or Age of Ashes from Pathfinder 2nd Edition, which is also basically about stopping the end of the world. I think a big dragon is going to destroy the world, and the heroes have to stop it. But that would be actually the thing with the Deadlands is based on Savage Worlds.
Yeah.
So that is you use playing cards. Playing cards like Yu-Gi-Oh? No, not at all. All right, so
for the Shadowrun.
So yeah, those are our 3 options: Cthulhu, D&D, or Pathfinder 2nd Edition. If you want, hit us up on our Twitter. Or
We should do a Twitter poll.
Yeah, Twitter poll. And and I will do it there. Follow us on Twitter. It's at RPG Out of the Box. And you can follow us there and give us your opinion on what you want to see. Otherwise, we'll just pick something. Yeah, it's really good options, Pokey. So that's our options, and we will see you in 2 weeks with one of those 2 options. And these guys will be making all original characters for any of these 3 options. This will be the first time they'll be able to make their own characters, so it'll be interesting to see what they come up with.
All
Now-
original characters in costume.
Maybe we'll see. If we get a ton of followers, I'll do anything. So
That's really open ended there.
all right, it's naked time. No, okay. So we are. If you want to stick with us, we're gonna raid Hyper RPG. So stick with us, and we'll be hitting them up, and check them out, see what they've got going on. They're like big time. They're what we want to be someday. Knock on wood.
When we grow up.
Yeah, when we grow up, we want to be kind of like Hyper RPG. That'd
One
be
day
good.
when we get big.
Right. So, thank you guys for coming. We'll see you in 2 weeks. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks.
Bye.